Echo, here's how our journey unfolds. From the charming streets of the United Kingdom, we're embarking on a new chapter under the Italian sun we've found and fallen for, a character-filled home for just $40,000. A place where every stone whispers history and every window opens to possibility. From the street, the first thing you notice is the built-in garage, a rare and practical treasure in a historic home like this. It's directly connected to the interior, meaning that on rainy days, we can slip from the car straight into the warmth of the house without stepping into a single puddle. It's more than just a garage, it's the gateway to the rest of our world here. After so much talk about what we want to do, the changes we dream of, and the life we imagine, here we are, on the edge of something new. For months, maybe even years, our conversations have been sprinkled with ideas like confetti in the air. New beginnings, bold shifts, a lifestyle that feels more true to who we are. We've talked about sunny afternoons with nothing more on the agenda than an aperitivo in the garden. The sound of glasses touching, the warmth of laughter spilling into the early evening. We've talked about living with more space, not only in square meters but in the mind, the heart, the way each day unfolds. Some ideas came to us like a spark, others brewed slowly, as if needing time to gather depth and weight. In between, there were dreams. The dream of crafting spaces where every corner tells a story, where the old and the new shake hands in quiet harmony. The dream of mornings kissed by light through windows that belong to us, of evenings that end with the feeling. This house has slept for years untouched by an owner's hand, left to the quiet passage of time. What little work was attempted in that silence too often left its scars. The furniture, though wounded by insects, carries treasures beyond measure, pieces born from single blocks of wood hand-carved in high relief, their stories etched into every curve and inlay. Now, with the first touch of restoration, the house begins to awaken, and in the coming videos you'll see her return to life. Passing through, you're welcomed by the dining room, a space that feels like it's been waiting for the hum of conversation and the scent of something cooking. Its proportions are generous enough for long dinners and gatherings, but intimate enough to make even a quick breakfast feel special. From here, two adjoining sitting rooms open up, each with its own personality. As you can see, the condition of the systems is quite outdated, but with a price this low, what else would you expect? Nothing that can't be fully renewed with care and brought up to modern standards. One of these will remain a classic living space, somewhere to unwind, read, or simply watch the light move across the floor during the day. The other has an entirely different destiny. It will become a creativity and playroom for the children. A place where imagination can spill into every corner, with art supplies, games, building blocks, and a touch of organized chaos that makes childhood unforgettable. We picture it as a small kingdom where stories are invented, projects take shape, and laughter never needs a keep it down. Climbing the stairs, the upper floor holds 4 bedrooms, each brimming with possibility. One will undergo a transformation into a true dream of organization, a vast wardrobe room where every piece of clothing, every accessory finds its perfect place. No more hunting for a scarf or wondering where the summer hats have gone. Here, everything will have its own home. It will be part boutique, part dressing room, part quiet retreat for choosing the right start to a day. Another room will be the children's bedroom. But not just any bedroom. We're designing it to be part sleeping space, part adventure playground. There will be a loft and a slide, turning the simple act of getting out of bed into a morning adventure. Above, the loft space will double as a cozy hideaway, while below there's room for reading nooks, games, and maybe even a secret or two that only the kids will know. The remaining rooms will be shaped over time, perhaps a guest room for visiting friends, perhaps a home office, perhaps something entirely unexpected as our lives here evolve. That's the beauty of this house. While it has strong bones and a clear layout, it also offers the flexibility to adapt as our needs and dreams shift. Every corner speaks of potential. Every wall feels like it's waiting to witness the next chapter. And as we start to breathe life into each space, the house becomes more than a building. It becomes a reflection of the life we are building within it. The first impression is one of possibility. Even in its current state, the bones are solid, the proportions inviting, and the flow between rooms feels natural, as though it was designed to welcome both everyday living and special moments. What makes it truly exciting is the potential to elevate it into a home that reflects not only modern living standards, but also our own distinct tastes. Without straying far from the set budget, we can achieve high-quality, elegant, and contemporary results by combining creative thinking with practical hands-on methods. This is where DIY meets innovation, using carefully chosen materials, smart construction techniques, and inspired solutions that are often overlooked in conventional renovations. By approaching each task with both skill and imagination, we'll bring a level of refinement and personality that no catalog home could ever replicate. The charm lies in the balance, investing where it matters most for durability, comfort, and visual impact, while finding ingenious ways to save in other areas without compromising the final effect. Modern lighting concepts, clever storage solutions, and customized finishes can dramatically enhance each space, turning functional rooms into places that feel thoughtfully curated. Picture the living areas reimagined, clean lines and warm textures working together to create an atmosphere that's both sophisticated and welcoming. Walls could be finished with innovative techniques that add depth and character, while floors might mix durable materials with striking visual patterns. Even small architectural tweaks, such as widening an opening or shifting a doorway, could improve flow and light, making the home feel larger and more connected. In the kitchen, a blend of reclaimed elements and new fittings could produce a space that's both efficient and full of personality. Open shelving combined with sleek cabinetry, textured backsplashes, and well-planned lighting can transform it into the heart of the home, a place that's beautiful without being precious, ready for both daily life and entertaining. Upstairs, the bedrooms offer a blank stage for comfort and individuality. Here, we can let our personal preferences lead, from color palettes that set the right mood to built-in elements that enhance function, whether it's a master suite that feels like a private sanctuary or a playful children's room with creative built-in features. The goal is to make each space not just beautiful, but uniquely ours. All of this is achievable without breaking the bank because the value lies in approach, not extravagance. By applying inventive construction methods, custom details, and an eye for design, we can create a home that feels premium in quality, modern in function, elegant in appearance, and unmistakably personal. This house is ready to be more than a structure. It's ready to become a statement of how we live, create, and dream. Right now, you're watching the start of the real transformation. Tile by tile, the old floor is coming up and the 70s-style wall coverings are coming down. It's messy, noisy, and a little dusty, but every strike of the hammer brings us closer to the room we've imagined for so long. This space will soon be the kids' zone, a place buzzing with creativity, experiments, and play. We're planning workbenches for technical tinkering, artistic projects, and even musical exploration, a spot where curiosity has no limits. At the heart of it all, there will be a large table holding our beloved train track, ready for endless journeys and new adventures. Around it, we'll add other surprises, clever fun details to spark ideas and make the room as exciting as it is welcoming. From here on, the space will only grow brighter, more alive, and more ours.
Sparks apart, here I am working on an iron gate that is more than 80 years old. Its original locking system is outdated and no longer works properly, so the first step is to upgrade it with a semi-reinforced lock. This will not only make the door more secure but also restore its basic functionality. Once the mechanical part is solved, I will move on to giving the whole structure a fresher and cleaner look. The idea is to preserve the original charm of the old gate while improving its practicality and appearance so that it continues to serve its purpose for many more years. The modifications required for installing the new lock on the small gate turned out to be quite complicated. At one point, I realized I was missing some materials, so I had to carefully adjust the work to fit the new recessed piece precisely, without any looseness or play. Fortunately, for the main entrance gate that leads to the garden, an automated system will be installed, which means the old locking mechanisms will remain only as decorative features, preserving the original style and character. After completing the technical adjustments, the next step will be to carry out repairs, apply a fresh coat of paint, and add real wood inserts. These details will provide both additional privacy and an extra touch of charm, combining functionality with a renewed and elegant look. Years without heating have caused moisture to spread and the woodwork to rot. It is truly a shame, as much of the original material has been badly damaged. Here, the plan is to create a modern piece of furniture, designed to be both functional and discreet. It will allow coats to be hung, shoes to be changed, and personal items to be stored without leaving anything visible, bringing order and style to the entrance. At the same time, before any restoration begins, the rotten wood must be treated and fumigated to prevent the damage from spreading to the surrounding areas. The final result will combine security, elegance, and practicality, breathing new life into a space that had been neglected for too long.